This might surprise you. Björk's Choir of Robots. In a fascinating blend of technology and art, the Icelandic singer Björk took musical performance to an extraordinary level by collaborating with a choir of robots. These robotic singers, designed with cutting-edge technology, showcase Björk's avant-garde style and creativity. Imagine thousands of tiny voices synchronized perfectly, generating a rich tapestry of sound that traditional choirs could only dream of achieving. Björk, known for her innovative approach, often defies musical norms, and this performance was no exception. By infusing robotics into live music, she explored themes of connection and disconnection in our modern world. The event not only entertained but also sparked conversations about the future of music and technology. Could robotic choirs perform alongside human artists in the future? With Björk leading the way, the possibilities seem endless. Did you know how many grapes make a bottle of wine? It takes about 600 grapes to produce just one bottle of wine, showcasing the incredible effort that goes into this beloved drink. Each grape has its own unique flavor and aroma, contributing to the wine's overall character. This means that when you enjoy a glass of wine, you're experiencing a complex blend of tastes that come from many different grapes. Winemakers carefully choose which varieties to include, depending on the type of wine they want to create, whether it's a rich Cabernet Sauvignon or a crisp Sauvignon Blanc. The process includes not just the harvest, but also fermentation, aging, and bottling, each step requiring skill and dedication. So the next time you sip your favorite wine, take a moment to appreciate the hard work of the vineyard workers who nurtured those grapes and the winemakers who turned them into something extraordinary. It's much more than just a drink. It's a celebration of nature's bounty. Have you ever wondered why Mars has a black sky? The answer lies in Mars' thin atmosphere, which dramatically differs from Earth's. Our planet's atmosphere scatters sunlight, giving us a blue sky during the day. However, on Mars, the atmosphere is so sparse that it fails to scatter light effectively. As a result, when you look up during the Martian day, you see a deep black sky that starkly contrasts with the planet's reddish-brown surface. This striking visual creates an otherworldly ambiance, making Mars feel like a planet from a science fiction movie. If you were standing on Mars, the sun would shine brightly, but rather than a blue backdrop, you would be greeted by dark space. This phenomenon offers incredible views of the cosmos, revealing stars and celestial bodies with unparalleled clarity. Isn't it fascinating to think about how the same sun can look so different on two neighboring planets? Dive into SeaWorld Orlando's thrilling stand-up roller coaster. This ride is not just any amusement park attraction. It's the first of its kind, creating an exhilarating experience that simulates the feeling of surfing. Imagine soaring 108 feet into the sky as you grip the handlebars, ready to conquer the waves of adrenaline rushing through you. At speeds of up to 96 kilometers per hour, this innovative coaster offers a unique perspective as you stand upright, allowing you to feel every twist and turn like never before. The sensation is unlike traditional roller coasters, where you're seated and strapped in. Instead, you feel more connected to the ride, as if you're actually riding the waves themselves. It's an experience that appeals to thrill seekers and adventurous souls alike. Whether you're a local or visiting from out of town, this roller coaster at SeaWorld Orlando promises an unforgettable rush of excitement. Are you ready to stand up and ride the wave? Believe it or not, the Maldives has a unique culture. This stunning tropical paradise is not just famous for its luxury resorts and breathtaking overwater bungalows. It's also a vibrant cultural hub. The Maldives features a rich blend of influences from Indian, Arab, and African traditions, shaped over centuries of trade and migration. The local language, Divehi, adds a fascinating layer to this culture. Derived from Sanskrit, Divehi is written in a beautiful script called Thana, which is read from right to left. Music and dance are key components of Maldivian culture, often showcasing lively rhythms and colorful performances at festivals and celebrations. Additionally, Maldivian cuisine offers a delightful mix of flavors, with fish as a staple ingredient. As you explore the Maldives, you'll find that it's not just the stunning beaches and luxurious accommodations that captivate visitors, but also this unique cultural tapestry that enriches the experience. So are you ready to discover more about the Maldives and its vibrant traditions? This man's incredible journey was cut tragically short. In 2013, a passionate adventurer set out to dribble a football from Seattle to Brazil, aiming to raise awareness for a charity. It was an ambitious plan spanning over 10,000 miles, showcasing both his dedication to a cause and his love for the sport. Tragically, just 250 miles into his journey, disaster struck. He was struck by a truck, ending his quest far too soon. His story highlights not only the spirit of adventure, but also the risks that come with extreme challenges. While he may have faced a tragic end, his efforts to unite people through football and promote charity remain a powerful message. Every dribble he took was a step toward raising hope, showing that even in loss, there can be inspiration for others to act in service of a greater good. How can we honor such brave endeavors in our own lives? You won't believe this about medieval beer. In medieval Europe, beer was more than just a drink. It was a crucial part of daily life for people from every walk of life. Families, peasants, and even children often enjoyed it as a dietary staple. Why? Because beer was typically safer to drink than water. During this period, many water sources were contaminated and could lead to serious illness. The brewing process not only created a tasty beverage, but also took care of the harmful bacteria lurking in unclean water. This made beer a more reliable choice for hydration, especially when clean water was scarce. Additionally, brewing beer at home was common, and communities would often share their creations. So when you think of medieval feasts, remember that hearty mugs of beer were likely the centerpiece, enjoyed by all, from humble farmers to noble lords. Here's what actually happens when you lose your eyebrows. It turns out that those little tufts of hair above your eyes are way more important than you might think. A study from 2003 showed that eyebrows play a huge role in recognizing faces, even more than the eyes themselves. Imagine trying to identify someone without seeing their eyebrows. It would be like trying to find your favorite book in a library without the cover. Eyebrows help frame our eyes and can convey a wide range of emotions, from surprise to anger. They serve as visual cues that help us understand what a person is feeling or trying to express. When eyebrows are missing or not well defined, our brains struggle to recognize familiar faces, making social interactions a bit tricky. Have you ever met someone who didn't have eyebrows? You might find it difficult to pick them out in a crowded room. This fascinating fact highlights just how vital these often overlooked features are in our daily communication and interactions. So the next time you admire a pair of perfectly shaped brows, remember, they do far more than just enhance your style. This might surprise you: shiny state nicknames. California and Nevada stand out as the only two states in America recognized by their gleaming nicknames, linked directly to their rich mining histories. California is often dubbed the Golden State, a name that celebrates the massive gold rush of the mid-1800s. This event not only transformed California's population, but also its economy, as prospectors flooded in searching for fortune. On the other hand, Nevada is known as the Silver State, reflecting its own treasure hunt for silver that helped shape its identity. During the mid-19th century, silver mining brought prosperity to towns like Virginia City. These catchy nicknames are more than just fun titles. They symbolize a pivotal past that has left lasting marks on both states. Isn't it fascinating how a simple nickname can tell such a powerful story about a place's history? Is it really true that Austria has a stairway to heaven? You bet it does! The Himmler-Schleider is an incredible via ferrata that connects two rocky peaks with its daring 131-foot-high staircase. This thrilling structure features metal rungs strung between sturdy steel cables, allowing adventurous hikers to ascend one of the most breathtaking views in the Austrian landscape. While it may sound like a dream come true for thrill seekers and nature lovers, it's important to note that this attraction is definitely not for those who have a fear of heights. Each step upward brings you closer to stunning vistas, rewarding your courage with unforgettable panoramas of the mountains and valleys below. As you climb, you'll feel the rush of adrenaline, invigorated by the sheer beauty surrounding you. Whether you're an experienced climber or just looking for a new adventure, the Himmler Schleider offers an exhilarating experience. So if you're planning a trip to Austria, don't miss out on this unique opportunity to walk on a stairway leading to the sky. Hard to believe, but Gila monster venom helps diabetes. Researchers have discovered fascinating secrets hidden in the venom of the Gila monster, a large lizard native to the southwestern United States. This venom contains substances that may hold the key to treating type 2 diabetes. By studying these special compounds, scientists developed GLP-1 receptor agonists, a new class of medication that not only helps control blood sugar levels, but also influences appetite. These drugs can assist many people in managing their weight more effectively, making them a promising option for overall health improvement. This exciting connection between animal venom and modern medicine highlights how nature can inspire groundbreaking treatments. With the rise of diabetes worldwide, innovations like these could be a game changer. Could we soon see more amazing uses for nature's surprises? Here's a wild fact about the Solomonic column. This striking architectural feature, an emblem of power from ancient Rome, showcases a breathtaking spiral design that has puzzled historians for centuries. Built without the help of modern tools, the Solomonic column stands as a testament to the incredible skill and ingenuity of ancient builders. These craftspeople used basic tools and techniques, yet managed to create a visually stunning structure that not only served as a magnificent piece of art, but also carried deep symbolic meaning. Each twist and swirl of the column tells a story of power, artistry, and the technical prowess of a bygone era. Today, as we gaze upon this architectural enigma, we're left wondering how such complexity was achieved with such rudimentary resources. What secrets lie within its spirals? Did you know the first computer emerged in 1947? This incredible invention marked the dawn of the digital age, transforming how we live, work, and communicate. Built by engineers at the University of Pennsylvania, the Electronic Numerical Integrator and Computer, ENIAC, was a groundbreaking development weighing nearly 30 tons and occupying a room the size of a small house. Unlike modern computers, which fit in our pockets, the ENIAC used thousands of vacuum tubes and required a team of operators to function. It was primarily intended for complex calculations related to artillery fire tables for the U.S. Army during World War II. The success of ENIAC set the stage for the rapid evolution of computing technology, paving the way for everything from personal computers to smartphones. What new innovations will the next few decades bring in this ever-evolving field? You might be shocked to learn that axolotls regenerate limbs. The axolotl, Ambystoma mexicanum, a captivating amphibian native to Mexico, astounds researchers with its incredible ability to regrow lost limbs and organs without any scarring. Unlike other species that may heal with fibrous tissue, axolotls produce a special type of cell called a blastema, which acts like embryonic stem cells during regeneration. This remarkable process allows them to rebuild complex structures such as limbs, spinal cords, and even portions of their heart with astonishing precision. Scientists are intensely studying the axolotl genome to identify the specific genes responsible for this regenerative prowess, with hopes that this knowledge could one day lead to breakthroughs in human medicine, particularly in tissue repair and spinal cord injuries. In laboratories worldwide, axolotls play a pivotal role in advancing our understanding of limb regrowth and cancer resistance. As this eternally juvenile creature continues to reveal its secrets, it holds the potential to transform our approach to some of biology's most challenging medical questions. Discover the curious drink of Roman soldiers. Did you know that Roman soldiers had a unique survival beverage called pasca? This drink was made from watered-down vinegar, salt, and various herbs, providing much-needed hydration and nourishment during long marches and battles. While it might not sound refreshing like modern energy drinks, pasca was essential for keeping soldiers healthy and energized. The vinegar helped preserve the drink and provided a tangy taste, while the added salt helped replenish minerals lost through sweat. Surprisingly, pasca was popular not only among soldiers, but also among the lower classes. Instead of drinking water, which could be unsafe in many regions, they relied on this fortified drink. In a time when many beverages were risky, Polska offered a practical solution for ancient Romans to stay hydrated and ready for action. Isn't it fascinating how something as simple as a drink could play a vital role in history? Guess what really drives Maasai beadwork communication? Beadwork in Maasai culture is more than just a beautiful accessory. It's a unique language. Each color and pattern holds special meaning, allowing people to express their social status, age, and marital status without uttering a word. For example, red beads symbolize strength, while white beads reflect peace and purity. When a Maasai woman adorns herself with intricate beaded necklaces, she's not only showcasing her skills but also telling her life story. This vibrant form of expression serves as a direct link to her identity and heritage. It has the incredible ability to preserve long histories, with each bead acting as a part of a colorful narrative. So the next time you see Maasai beadwork, remember it's more than art. It's a vibrant dialogue that connects generations. Hard to believe, but Norway loves slow TV. The first major reality show in Norway was an unusual one. It featured a mesmerizing 7-hour broadcast of the Bergen Line train journey. This captivating show drew in about 20% of the country's population, showcasing stunning landscapes and the simple beauty of train travel. Unlike typical American reality shows filled with drama and competition, Norway's approach embraces tranquility and patience. The success of this unique format gave rise to the concept of slow TV, which focuses on the genuine and unhurried experience rather than fast-paced entertainment. Viewers found joy in watching the serene scenery pass by, sparking a national fascination with slower, more reflective content. The popularity of slow TV showcases a different cultural appreciation for media, inviting everyone to take a breath and simply enjoy the moment. Isn't it fascinating how diverse reality TV can be? You might be shocked to learn that borders shine. The border between India and Pakistan is one of the few man-made structures visible from space, and it's all thanks to the lights installed by the Indian government. These lights illuminate the region along the border, making it a striking sight for astronauts and satellites alike. The glowing boundary allows observers in space to easily identify the national divide, highlighting the geopolitical tensions that persist in this area. India has strategically used these lights not just for visibility, but also to enhance security measures along the border. As night falls, the stark contrast between the bright lights of India and the darker terrain of Pakistan can be clearly observed, making it a unique testament to technology and human influence on the planet. Isn't it fascinating how our actions can create visible changes from such great heights? Did you know George Miller made both Mad Max and Happy Feet? This might surprise you, but the same mind behind the gritty post-apocalyptic action of Mad Max also crafted the delightful animated film Happy Feet. George Miller, an Australian filmmaker, established a unique space in cinema by mastering two distinct genres. While Mad Max is famous for its thrilling car chases and intense survival themes, Happy Feet takes us into a colorful world of dancing penguins, struggling with their identities. Miller's versatility showcases his profound storytelling ability and creativity, allowing him to express different aspects of humanity through film. His work with Happy Feet even earned him an Academy Award for Best Animated Feature. This crossover from high-octane action to heartwarming animation highlights how diverse art can be and reminds us that great storytellers can tap into any emotion, no matter the genre. Are mustaches the secret to soldier strength? From 1860 to 1916, British soldiers had a rather unique rule. They had to grow and maintain mustaches. That's right. The military believed that facial hair offered some protection against the harsh, cold conditions on the battlefield, acting as a natural shield for the face. Imagine being in a freezing trench and your mustache is there to help keep you warm. Not only were these soldiers required to sport impressive facial hair, but disciplinary actions awaited those who dared to remove their mustaches. Yes, some faced imprisonment for such an offense. This quirky tradition reflected the military's view that a strong mustache symbolized bravery and toughness. It was about displaying not just a physical appearance, but also a sense of identity and pride among the troops. So the next time you see a well-groomed mustache, think of those brave soldiers and their unforgettable style. Is it really true that 16 million thunderstorms strike each year? Absolutely. Thunderstorms are more common than many people realize, with around 16 million occurring globally each year. That means at any moment, about 2,000 thunderstorms are happening somewhere on the planet. These awe-inspiring weather events occur when warm, moist air rises and cools, leading to the formation of cumulonimbus clouds. As these clouds develop, they create powerful updrafts that can cause intense rainfall, strong winds, and even lightning. In fact, lightning strikes during thunderstorms can reach temperatures 5 times hotter than the surface of the sun. While thunderstorms can lead to dramatic weather, they also play a crucial role in the Earth's ecosystem by helping distribute fresh water and nutrients. However, alongside their benefits, they can also be hazardous, bringing severe weather like flash floods or tornadoes. So the next time you hear thunder rumbling in the distance, remember that you're witnessing a powerful natural phenomenon at work. Can you imagine that art can be made in snow? Simon Beck, a talented artist from the UK, turns snowy landscapes into stunning masterpieces using just his feet. With specially designed snowshoes, he walks across untouched snow to create intricate geometric and fractal patterns that are truly mesmerizing. These huge designs can often be best seen from above, as their full beauty unfolds like a giant canvas. Each creation starts with a simple idea, and Simon meticulously calculates his routes, sometimes covering several miles in a single session. The results are breathtaking, attracting admirers and photographers who marvel at the artistry against the wintry backdrop. What makes Simon's work even more special is that it exists only for a short time, with each snowflake melting away as the sun rises. His unique approach to art challenges us to see nature as a living gallery. What other wonders can we create using the world around us? Why did England skip 11 days in 1752? This surprising event happened when the British government decided to adopt the Gregorian calendar, which was already in use by most of Europe. Before this change, England followed the Julian calendar, which was out of sync with the seasons. To correct this, they needed to eliminate the discrepancy by skipping 11 days. As a result, September 3rd, 1752 was followed directly by September 14th, leaving many people bewildered. Some even thought it was a government conspiracy to cheat them out of days or wages. To ease concerns, the government reassured its citizens that they would still receive their pay as usual. Despite this promise, the abrupt shift led to confusion and protests, with some people claiming they had lost 11 days of their lives. Today, this historical moment reminds us how significant a simple calendar change can be and how it still affects us. Prepare to be amazed by the Draco volans. This incredible little lizard from Southeast Asian forests has a spectacular ability to glide through the air. With its unique wing-like extensions formed from its ribs, covered by a thin membrane, the Draco volans can soar distances of up to 10 meters. This adaptation not only helps it escape predators, but also allows it to navigate its tree-dominated environment more easily. When it glides, the lizard spreads out its limbs to catch the air and steer itself, turning tree to tree with impressive skill. This amazing ability is a result of millions of years of evolution, allowing the Draco to thrive in its habitat where climbing is just as important as flying. So the next time you find yourself in a Southeast Asian forest, keep an eye out for this master of the skies. You just might witness one of nature's coolest aerial acrobats. Can you imagine losing your home for a shopping mall? In 2005, the U.S. Supreme Court made a landmark decision in a case known as Kelo vs. New London. This ruling favored the city's plan to expropriate private properties in New London, Connecticut, allowing developers to build a revitalization project that included new shops and residential spaces. The aim was to boost the local economy and provide jobs, but many homeowners were left unhappy. Critics argued that the plan prioritized corporate interests over individual rights, as many of the properties acquired for development were later abandoned. This decision sparked a fierce debate across the nation about the limits of government power and the fairness of expropriation. People wondered, should a government have the right to take someone's home to make way for businesses? This ruling raised questions about property rights and community values, causing many to reflect on the true meaning of progress. This might surprise you. The gorita plant's unique structure. Unlike most plants, the gorita does not have a base, making it quite remarkable in the plant world. This unusual trait affects how the gorita grows and interacts with its environment. Without a solid base, it often relies on specialized adaptations to anchor itself and obtain nutrients. This unique structure can lead to different growth patterns, allowing it to thrive in various habitats where other plants might struggle. For example, the gorita's flexibility may help it adapt to windy or challenging conditions, bending rather than breaking. As it interacts with the surrounding ecosystem, the gorita may also form mutually beneficial relationships with nearby organisms, influencing nutrient cycles in its habitat. This adaptation showcases nature's creativity, illustrating how life evolves in response to challenges. So the next time you see a plant, consider how its structure might shape its life. How do you think plants adapt to survive in their environments? You might be shocked to learn about cowboy boots. In Blythe, California, there's a quirky law that requires anyone wanting to wear cowboy boots to own at least 2 cows. This unusual regulation is all about keeping the cowboy culture genuine and authentic. The idea is to ensure that only true ranchers who live the cowboy lifestyle and take care of livestock can flaunt those iconic, stylish boots. Can you imagine a city where your footwear choices depend on your ranching credentials? This law has sparked conversations, with some people finding it amusing, while others argue it's a fun way to maintain the region's ranching heritage. Whether you're a boot enthusiast or just curious, this legislation raises questions about identity and culture in a world where fashion often crosses the line into everyday life. So the next time you slip on a pair of cowboy boots, think about whether you're meeting the cow ownership requirement. Is it really true that smiling can boost happiness? Research reveals that forcing a smile might actually trick your brain into feeling happier. When you smile, even if it's not genuine, your brain responds by releasing chemicals like endorphins and serotonin. These are the same feel-good hormones responsible for elevating your mood. This fascinating connection highlights the power of our facial expressions on our emotions. In psychology, this phenomenon is known as the facial feedback hypothesis, and it suggests that our body language significantly influences our feelings. So whether you're having a tough day or just feeling a bit off, putting on a smile can be a simple yet effective way to lift your spirits. This means that smiling is not just about appearing friendly, it also serves as a tool for enhancing your own happiness. It's a wonderful reminder that sometimes changing our outward expressions can lead to positive changes inside us. So the next time you're feeling down, why not give it a try? A smile might just be the boost you need. Did you know about airport profilers making travel safer? These dedicated professionals use psychology to carefully observe and assess passenger behavior at many airports. By paying attention to nonverbal cues, body language, and even facial expressions, profilers can identify potential security risks or suspicious activities that might otherwise go unnoticed. They play a crucial role in maintaining the safety of travelers and ensuring smooth airport operations. Imagine being in a bustling airport, surrounded by hundreds of travelers. The profilers are silently at work, focusing on every detail to keep everyone secure. Their training helps them understand the psychology behind behavior, allowing them to detect anomalies in how people act. This skill is vital, especially in today's world where security concerns are high. Profilers often collaborate with other security personnel, sharing insights to make informed decisions. So the next time you're at the airport, remember the important and insightful work these profilers do, keeping travelers like you safe while navigating through the hustle and bustle of airport life. Ever wondered how many dinosaurs were bipeds? These fascinating creatures, known as bipeds, walked and ran on 2 legs, using their powerful back limbs to navigate their world. Famous examples include the speedy Velociraptor and the towering Tyrannosaurus Rex. Being bipedal offered advantages like quicker movement and the ability to reach higher vegetation, aiding survival. Interestingly, not all dinosaurs were built the same. Some were hefty quadrupeds, but bipeds typically had unique adaptations, such as lighter bodies for sprinting. The structure of their legs and hips facilitated swift escapes from predators or agile hunting strategies. Fossil evidence shows that these dinosaurs thrived in various environments, from lush forests to arid plains. Studying their bones helps us learn not only about their physical capabilities, but also about how they adapted to changing climates and ecosystems millions of years ago. What other surprises do dinosaurs hold for us? Let's uncover the truth about Thomas Edison's light bulb. Many folks believe that Edison was the sole inventor of the light bulb, but the reality is a bit more complex. While he certainly made significant improvements to the design in 1879, the journey to electric lighting began long before that. For instance, in 1802, British scientist Humphrey Davy created the first electric arc lamp, lighting the way for future inventors. Other pioneers, such as Warren de la Rue and Joseph Swan, also experimented with early filament bulbs. Edison's remarkable skill didn't lie in inventing the bulb itself, but in enhancing it to last longer and work reliably in everyday settings. His innovations made electric lighting practical, allowing homes and streets to shine. So while Edison's name is often celebrated, it's important to recognize the many contributors who lit the path to modern illuminations. Have you ever wondered about the origins of the Olympics? In 726 BC, the ancient Greeks kicked off the very first Olympic Games in Olympia, a celebration that would lay the foundation for competitive sports as we know them today. Athletes from various city-states came together to participate in exciting contests such as running, wrestling, and chariot racing. These games were not just about winning, they were a tribute to the Greek gods and a display of skill, discipline, and camaraderie. As athletes trained rigorously, they developed techniques and strategies that would influence future generations of sports enthusiasts. The Games also fostered a sense of unity among the often warring city-states, showcasing the power of competition to bring people together. The Olympics have since evolved, but their spirit of competition and sportsmanship endures. Isn't it fascinating how a tradition that started more than 2 millennia ago still captivates the world today? Can you imagine that Iceland is a volcanic wonder? This stunning island, located right in the North Atlantic Ocean, is famous for its incredible volcanic landscapes and abundant natural water sources. With around 130 volcanoes, Iceland's geological activity is one of its most fascinating features. The eruptions not only shape the land but also create geothermal hot springs and lava fields, which attract visitors from all around the globe. Hot water geysers and stunning waterfalls like Gullfoss demonstrate nature's raw power and beauty. Plus, Iceland's unique geography means that freshwater springs and lakes are plentiful, providing crystal clear water to its residents. It's this blend of fiery landscapes and serene waters that gives Iceland its extraordinary charm. Have you ever dreamt of exploring a place where fire meets ice? Believe it or not, later school start times save lives. Recent studies show that pushing back school start times can lead to a remarkable 70% reduction in car accidents involving teen drivers. Why does this happen? It's all about sleep. Teenagers naturally have different sleep patterns, often staying up late and needing more rest in the morning. When schools start early, many students are sleep deprived, making them less alert and more prone to accidents. By starting school later, especially in high school, adolescents get more sleep, improving their focus and reaction times on the road. Some schools across the United States have already made the shift, and the positive changes are hard to ignore. With fewer accidents, not only are teens safer, but families feel more at ease knowing their loved ones are driving with better alertness. The choice to change start times could be a simple yet powerful way to enhance road safety for everyone. So why aren't more schools making this change? Here's something incredible about AI in gaming. In 2015, Google's DeepMind AI made headlines by defeating top human players in the popular strategy game StarCraft II. This wasn't just an ordinary win. It showcased the power of artificial intelligence to learn and adapt in complex environments. StarCraft II requires players to think several steps ahead, managing resources, building units, and strategizing to outsmart opponents. DeepMind's AI, using a unique approach called reinforcement learning, played millions of games against itself to refine its strategies. It learned from both victories and defeats, improving its tactics over time. The achievement sparked discussions about the future of AI, showing how technology could transform gaming and other fields. Could this victory be a glimpse into a future where AI helps us tackle complex real-world problems? As we continue to explore the potential of AI, who knows what other incredible milestones await us? Let's uncover the truth about our clouds. Did you know that all the clouds floating high above us contain less than 0.01% of Earth's drinkable water? That's an incredibly tiny amount. Instead of acting as storage tanks, clouds function as nature's delivery system, transporting moisture over vast distances. When humidity rises and the air cools, water vapor condenses into tiny droplets, forming clouds. This process is essential for our weather patterns, as these clouds eventually release water back to the earth in the form of rain or snow. It's fascinating how clouds can travel for miles before delivering this precious resource to plants, rivers, and lakes. So the next time you look up at those fluffy formations, remember that they are crucial contributors to our planet's water cycle, but not the go-to source for drinkable water. How cool is that? Turns out the truth is that art speaks volumes. Bruno Catalano is an innovative artist renowned for his captivating sculptures that challenge our perception of human experience. His stunning works feature fragmented figures that appear to float in the air, creating a surreal and thought-provoking effect. Displayed prominently during the prestigious Venice Biennale, these sculptures symbolize the deep emptiness felt by migrants in search of a better life. Each piece reflects not only their physical journey, but also the emotional weight of leaving loved ones and familiar surroundings behind. Through his mastery of form, Catalano invites us to confront the feelings of loss and dislocation that so many face in today's world. His art compels us to consider the narratives of those who yearn for a new beginning while grappling with the pieces of themselves they must sacrifice. How does art like Catalano's help us understand complex human experiences? Have you ever heard of the Kumbh Mela? The Kumbh Mela in India holds the title of the largest religious festival in the world, drawing millions of Hindus every 3 years to 4 sacred sites. This massive gathering isn't just a celebration. It's a deeply spiritual event where participants believe that bathing in holy rivers can wash away their sins and grant them a better life. Imagine the scene as crowds of devotees with colorful clothes and joyful faces come together to share prayers, rituals, and traditions. The festival rotates among 4 locations: Haridwar, Allahabad, Nashik, and Ujjain, each rich with significance. Historically dating back centuries, this event symbolizes unity and faith. The scale is astonishing, often attracting more than 50 million people over its duration. Besides cleansing the soul, the Kumbh Mela fosters community spirit and cultural exchange. It offers countless opportunities to experience the vibrant traditions of India firsthand, from street food to music and dance. So are you ready to dive into this incredible celebration of faith? Discover the magic of Cappadocia's wonders. This enchanting region in Turkey is famous for its extraordinary geological formations, like the iconic fairy chimneys that seem to touch the sky. These tall, thin spires shaped by years of volcanic activity and erosion create a landscape that looks almost otherworldly. But Cappadocia offers more than just natural beauty. Its extensive underground cities date back thousands of years, showcasing the ingenuity of ancient civilizations who created vast networks of tunnels and rooms beneath the surface for shelter and protection. For those seeking adventure, hot air balloon rides provide an unforgettable experience, lifting you high above the unique terrain, where you can soak in panoramic views of valleys and hills draped in rich colors at sunrise. What better way to appreciate Cappadocia's captivating charm? Did you know that half of LA apartments lack fridges? In the bustling city of Los Angeles, a surprising 50% of apartments come without a refrigerator. This might sound shocking, but it's actually due to local regulations. In LA, a refrigerator is considered an amenity, not a necessity, which means landlords aren't legally required to provide one. For many renters, this creates a unique challenge when moving into a new home. Imagine settling in only to find your new kitchen missing such a key appliance. Some people might take it as a chance to pick out their dream fridge, while others may see it as an added hassle. This situation reflects a broader trend in the rental market, where amenities can vary widely and renters have to be savvy when searching for their ideal apartment. So, next time you're hunting for a place to live, double-check what's included, especially the fridge. Wolves don't just howl at the moon. Contrary to popular belief, these fascinating creatures howl primarily to communicate with their pack. When wolves let out a haunting howl, they are signaling their territory, which warns other wolves to steer clear. This vocalization also plays a key role in hunting. By howling, they can coordinate their efforts and strategize their attacks on prey. Additionally, howling helps wolves find each other over vast distances, especially in dense forests or rugged terrains where visual contact is limited. The image of wolves howling at a full moon likely comes from their preference for nighttime activity, making them easier to spot against the night sky. So next time you hear a wolf's howl, remember it's not about the moon, but rather their intricate social communication. Here's what actually happens with Coca-Cola's color. Many people believe that Coca-Cola was once green, but this idea is a myth. The truth is that Coca-Cola has always been a dark brown beverage, thanks to its unique formula that includes caramel color as one of its key ingredients. The misconception about the drink's color likely arose from the early green glass bottles used to package it. In the late 1800s, Coca-Cola was sold in these green bottles, which perhaps led to a mix-up in people's minds. Even today, Coca-Cola bottles come in various colors, but the original formula remains that classic dark brown. So the next time you crack open a can or pour a glass, remember that the drink itself has never been green, just the bottle. Isn't that a fun piece of trivia? Have you ever wondered why bones get stronger with exercise? It turns out our bones aren't just static structures. They are living tissues that actively respond to the demands we place on them. When we engage in physical activities, especially those that involve impact like running or jumping, we actually stimulate the formation of new bone tissue. This happens because of tiny cells called osteoblasts, which are like construction workers for our bones. They become more active when they detect the forces applied during exercise, building up stronger, denser bones over time. This process is crucial for people of all ages, but particularly for children and teenagers whose bones are still growing. Regular weight-bearing exercises not only enhance bone strength, but also help prevent conditions like osteoporosis later in life. So the next time you hit the gym or play a sport, remember that you're not just getting fitter, you're also building a stronger skeleton. Why exactly does a neutron star collision create gold? When two neutron stars, incredibly dense remnants of massive stars, crash into each other, they unleash a spectacular explosion known as a kilonova. This cosmic event is not only visually stunning, but also incredibly significant. It's responsible for creating many of the universe's heavy metals, including gold. During the collision, the intense conditions lead to rapid nucleosynthesis, where atomic particles fuse to form heavier elements. In fact, a single kilonova can produce an astounding amount of gold, potentially equivalent to several Earths in mass. These precious materials then spread throughout space, enriching the cosmic environment and eventually finding their way into planets and even us. So the gold in your jewelry may actually have originated from deep space. Isn't it amazing to think about the cosmic connections behind the elements we cherish? Is it really true that Delcano sailed around the world? In September 1522, Juan Sebastián Delcano achieved what many thought was impossible. He became the first person to successfully circumnavigate the globe. Starting his journey in 1519, he set sail from Spain with Ferdinand Magellan on a mission to find a westward route to the Spice Islands. After Magellan's untimely death in the Philippines, Delcano took command of the expedition, demonstrating incredible leadership and navigational skills. He and his remaining crew faced treacherous waters, unpredictable weather, and dwindling supplies. Despite numerous challenges, Delcano persevered, eventually returning to Spain aboard the Victoria, the only ship to complete the voyage. His remarkable journey not only expanded our understanding of geography, but also showcased the courage and determination of explorers during the Age of Discovery. Del Cano's achievement forever changed the way we view the world and inspired countless future voyages across the vast oceans. What else do you think explorers might discover on their journeys? Prepare to be amazed by Olympic divers. Have you ever wondered what goes on during those breathtaking dives at the Olympics? It's not just about the incredible heights or elegant flips. Olympic divers experience intense muscular tension as they soar through the air. This tension can lead to some pretty funny facial expressions, as their bodies are working hard to execute perfect form. These moments are often caught by cameras, resulting in a delightful mix of artistry and raw strength. Each dive requires extreme focus and precision, which can make for some hilarious snapshots when a diver's concentration shows on their faces. So the next time you watch the diving events, keep an eye out for those unexpected facial expressions. They highlight the immense pressure these athletes face while performing their gravity-defying routines. Isn't it fascinating how intensity can lead to both beauty and humor? Let's uncover the truth about roller coasters. Did you know the first roller coaster was created by LaMarcus Thompson? Back in the late 1800s, Coney Island was buzzing with visitors, but it also had a darker side filled with brothels and rowdy behavior. Thompson, seeing this as a problem, wanted to create a family-friendly attraction that would offer wholesome fun and steer people away from vice. His vision was to provide a thrilling ride that everyone could enjoy together, fostering a sense of community and joy. In 1884, Thompson's coaster, known as the Switchback Railway, had appeared, thrilling riders with dips that felt daring yet safe. The roller coaster quickly became a symbol of amusement parks, attracting families and sparking a new wave of entertainment. Today, roller coasters come in all shapes and sizes, but it all started with Thompson's mission to bring smiles to New Yorkers. How cool is that? Most people don't know this, but camels have unique blood cells. These fascinating creatures possess oval-shaped blood cells that play a crucial role in their survival in harsh desert environments. As temperatures rise, camels can experience substantial increases in body heat. But thanks to their special blood cells, their circulation remains smooth. Unlike the round blood cells typical in many animals, camel blood cells can expand up to 240% of their original size without bursting. This impressive flexibility allows camels to adapt and maintain their health even in the extreme heat of the desert. With these amazing adaptations, camels are not only skilled at conserving water, but also have the ability to manage their temperature effectively. Who knew that such a simple shape could have such a huge impact on survival? This remarkable trait showcases the incredible ways that animals adapt to their environments. Did you know wombats have a clever defense? These adorable creatures from Australia have a fascinating way to protect themselves from predators. When faced with danger, wombats employ their tough and reinforced rear to block the entrances of their burrows. This unique strategy not only serves as an excellent barrier against threats, but also helps them escape into their underground homes where they feel safest. Wombats can dig extensive tunnels, which provide shelter from the harsh Australian elements and their natural enemies. Their solid backs and compact size make them well equipped for this method of self-defense. If a predator tries to chase a wombat, the little marsupial can simply retreat into its burrow, leaving the potential danger outside. The next time you think of wombats, remember how innovation in nature gives them an edge to survive in the wild. Guess what really drives sea level rise? If Greenland's ice were to completely melt, scientists warn it could raise global sea levels by an astonishing 24 feet. This dramatic increase would spell disaster for coastal cities like Miami and Amsterdam, putting millions of people at risk. Recent research has revealed ancient soil and remains buried deep beneath the Greenland ice sheet, which indicates that this giant slab of ice is more vulnerable to collapse than we ever imagined. As temperatures continue to rise due to climate change, these findings raise urgent questions about our future. Understanding the stability of the ice sheet is crucial because if it starts to disintegrate, it could trigger a catastrophic chain reaction, leading to widespread flooding. Every inch of sea level rise counts, and the clock is ticking. How much longer can we ignore the clues provided by nature? What if I told you about triple Tidic water cleansing? This fascinating concept highlights 3 unique methods for purifying water demonstrating the remarkable versatility of these techniques. The triple Tydic includes processes known as filtration, chemical treatment, and UV disinfection. Filtration is the first step, where physical barriers remove dirt and larger impurities, making water clear and safe. Next, chemical treatment often involves adding agents like chlorine, which kill bacteria and viruses, ensuring that harmful pathogens are eliminated. Finally, UV disinfection uses ultraviolet light to target and destroy any remaining microorganisms, providing a thorough clean without introducing harmful chemicals. These methods can be used separately or together, depending on the specific needs and resources available. The triple Tydic showcases how science can effectively provide clean drinking water, an essential component for health and well-being. Interested in learning more about how these methods can change lives? Did you know about Reese's surprising beginnings? Harry Burnett Reese, the creative mind behind the famous Reese's peanut butter cups, had quite the journey before launching his iconic candy. He initially worked as a shipping foreman and even dabbled in dairy farming for Milton S. Hershey, the founder of Hershey's Chocolate. Imagine working side by side with someone who would become a legend in the candy world. In the early 1920s, Reese had a dream of combining chocolate and peanut butter, which led to the birth of his beloved treat. With a unique partnership established between chocolate and peanut butter, Reese's creation quickly gained popularity. Today, Reese's celebrates a rich legacy, becoming a household name known for its irresistible combination of flavors. It's amazing to think that a simple job with Hershey helped inspire one of the most loved candies in history. What other sweet stories lie behind our favorite treats? Can you imagine that Oxford University is older than the Aztecs? This fascinating fact shows just how deep the roots of education go. Founded in the 12th century, Oxford is one of the oldest universities in the English-speaking world. It began teaching students long before the Aztec civilization was established in the early 15th century. The Aztecs, known for their impressive cities and rich culture, rose to prominence far later than the academic traditions blossoming in England. While Oxford was nurturing scholars and philosophers, the Aztecs were still developing their own unique identity, building pyramids, and exploring the vast landscapes of Mesoamerica. The juxtaposition of these two historical timelines highlights the importance of knowledge and education throughout human history. Isn't it amazing to think about how institutions like Oxford have been shaping minds and ideas for centuries? Let's explore the artistry of Dominic Davis in animation. Dominic Davis is a talented animator who has carved a unique niche in the world of minimalist stop motion. His work stands out for its use of neutral colors and carefully crafted settings, creating an atmosphere that pulls viewers into a whimsical yet subtle realm. What's fascinating is how he transforms basic materials like clay, paper, and wood into captivating stories. This innovative approach allows him to connect deeply with his audience. Davis shares his animations on social media platforms, where they have gained a significant following and acclaim. Fans admire the delicate visual style and the narrative rhythm that flows throughout his pieces, showcasing his ability to convey complex emotions with simplicity. By focusing on minimalism, he challenges the conventional expectations of animation, sparking discussion about the potential of everyday materials. Through his unique artistic lens, Davis invites us to appreciate the beauty and simplicity and creativity. What might he create next? Hard to believe, but this highway floats on water. In the city of Xiamen, China, there's an incredible highway that stretches over 5 miles across the sea. Imagine driving down a road that seems to hover above the water, giving you panoramic views of the ocean sparkling below. This remarkable structure not only connects important destinations, but also provides a unique travel experience. As you drive, you might catch sight of boats gliding underneath, while the waves gently lap against the supports. Designed with special engineering techniques, the highway withstands the powerful forces of nature while ensuring the safety of its travelers. The floating highway also highlights the beauty of Xiamen's coastal scenery, making it a popular spot for tourists and locals alike. So next time you're in Xiamen, remember this stunning example of modern design and engineering that merges convenience with breathtaking views. Is it really true that sneezing had a dark omen? In the 6th century, Pope Gregory XIII declared sneezing to be a bad omen, stirring up a belief that linked the act of sneezing with the soul escaping the body. This curious notion led to the practice of saying, "God bless you," shortly after someone sneezed, as a way to protect the person from evil spirits. Imagine living in a time when a simple sneeze prompted heartfelt concern for someone's soul. Over the centuries, this phrase became deeply embedded in various cultures, highlighting how we try to ward off misfortune. Today, whenever someone lets out a sneeze, you might instinctively say those words, connecting you to generations of people who believed in the mystical power of a sneeze. So next time you bless someone after they sneeze, remember the ancient roots of this kind gesture and the belief that once surrounded it. Did you know Tatum O'Neal won an Oscar as a kid? In 1974, Tatum O'Neal made history when she took home the Academy Award for Best Supporting Actress for her performance in the film Paper Moon. This incredible achievement made her the youngest person ever to win an Oscar in any competitive category, a record that still stands today. Tatum was just 10 years old at the time, showcasing her extraordinary talent alongside her father, Ryan O'Neal, who played her on-screen dad. The movie was a charming blend of comedy and drama, and Tatum's impressive acting skills captivated audiences and critics alike. Winning an Oscar at such a young age is no small feat, and it placed Tatum in the spotlight early in her career. Her achievement opened doors for many young actors afterwards, proving that age doesn't define talent. Today, Tatum O'Neal's win is a reminder that dreams can come true, even for kids. Isn't it inspiring to see someone achieve such greatness so early in life? Discover how $1 million changes lives in the Sioux tribe. Members of the Shako P. Madawakanton Sioux Indian tribe receive about $1 million each year from their casino profits. This remarkable payout is a direct result of successful businesses like the Mystic Lake Casino, which has become a major player in Minnesota's gaming industry. The funds help provide essential services such as education, healthcare, and housing for the tribe, enabling members to thrive in various aspects of life. Imagine the impact of such financial support. Members can pursue higher education, start businesses, or invest in their communities. This financial model showcases how gaming revenue can significantly improve the lives of indigenous peoples while maintaining cultural integrity. As other tribes consider similar ventures, the Shako P. Madawakanton Sioux tribe stands as a shining example of what is possible when communities harness resources for their benefit. Here's what actually happens when sea turtles swim. These amazing creatures inhabit large areas in the Pacific and Indian Oceans, showcasing their adaptability to diverse marine environments. Sea turtles are known for their incredible long-distance migrations, sometimes traveling thousands of miles between feeding and nesting grounds. These journeys depend on ocean currents, the availability of food, and crucial nesting sites that generally occur on sandy beaches. As they glide through the water, they rely on their streamlined bodies and powerful flippers to navigate. Unfortunately, their habitats face numerous threats, including pollution, climate change, and illegal fishing practices, which can disrupt their natural life cycles. Protecting sea turtles is essential not just for their survival, but also for maintaining the balance of marine ecosystems. How can we help ensure a safe future for these ancient mariners? Have you ever marveled at Papua New Guinea's languages? This vibrant island nation holds the title of the most linguistically diverse country in the world, boasting a staggering 832 spoken languages. Imagine walking through a single village and hearing people communicate in several different tongues. Languages like Tok Pisin and Hirimotu are used widely, but most are specific to smaller communities, reflecting the rich cultural tapestry of the regions. Each language offers a unique way of understanding the world, shaped by the history and environment of its speakers. The abundance of languages is also a testament to the country's rugged geography, which has fostered isolated communities that develop their distinct dialects over time. However, this linguistic diversity faces threats from globalization and modern technology, as younger generations shift to more dominant languages like English. Preserving these languages is vital for maintaining cultural heritage, as many carry stories, traditions, and wisdom handed down through generations. With such a wealth of linguistic diversity, how can we ensure these languages survive for future generations? Prepare to be amazed by Nassau's bizarre crime pattern. Between 1977 and 1994, a real-life criminal named Nassau took his dark obsession to an unsettling level. He specifically targeted women whose first and last names shared matching initials, creating a chillingly calculated approach to his crimes. As he carried out these heinous acts, Nassau meticulously documented each detail in personal journals, offering a glimpse into the twisted mindset of a criminal. These journals reveal not only the events of his crimes, but also his unsettling rationale behind them. This bizarre naming pattern fascinates investigators and leaves many wondering about the psychology of a criminal who would choose victims so methodically. With such a unique choice of targets, Nassau's story raises questions about how we understand the minds of those who commit such awful acts. How did this fixation shape his life and those of his victims? You might be shocked to learn that paper cuts hurt. Studies show that shallow cuts on your fingertips are some of the most painful injuries you can experience. Why is that? It's all due to the high concentration of nerve endings in that area, making even a tiny slice feel incredibly painful. This surprising insight into paper cuts has led employers to rethink safety measures in workplaces that deal with paper regularly. By recognizing this common injury, companies are now implementing protective practices, such as using safety cutters or encouraging workers to wear finger guards. These changes may sound simple, but they can significantly reduce the number of painful cuts that employees suffer. So next time you get a paper cut, remember it's not just a minor inconvenience, it's a reminder of how sensitive our fingertips are and the importance of keeping everyone safe at work. Why exactly does Antarctica experience such extreme cold? The coldest temperature recorded on Earth, a chilling 144 degrees Fahrenheit, 98 degrees Celsius, was observed in Antarctica by a satellite during the frigid nighttime. This bone-chilling cold happens because Antarctica is essentially a vast desert, far away from the warming effects of the ocean. When winter arrives, the sun disappears for months, causing the air to cool drastically. At such extreme temperatures, even carbon dioxide becomes solid, transforming into dry ice. Imagine being in a place where human skin can freeze in just minutes. That's how dangerous these temperatures can be. Wildlife has adapted to survive in this harsh climate, showcasing the resilience of nature. Researchers study these extreme conditions to better understand climate change, as melting ice sheets can impact sea levels and global weather patterns. Isn't it fascinating how a place so cold plays a crucial role in our planet's future? Did you know Chanel No. 5 launched on May 5? This iconic perfume made its grand debut in 1921, perfectly timed to coincide with the 5th month of the year. Created by the renowned fashion designer Coco Chanel, this fragrance has captivated hearts for over a century. Its unique blend of floral and woody notes, including jasmine, rose, and sandalwood, revolutionized the perfume industry, making it one of the first ever to focus on a synthetic scent. The No. 5 held special significance for Chanel, and she believed it brought good luck. Today, Chanel No. 5 is more than just a fragrance. It's a symbol of glamour and sophistication, gracing the vanity tables of A-list celebrities and fashion icons around the world. With its timeless appeal, it's hard to imagine a world without this legendary scent. Why do you think it remains so popular after all these years? This might surprise you. Hummingbirds can really slow down. These tiny birds have a fascinating way of handling their immense energy needs. During the day, hummingbirds are famous for their fast, flitting movements as they dart between flowers, sipping nectar. This requires an incredible amount of energy, and to balance this out, they enter a remarkable state of extreme energy conservation while sleeping. When it's time to rest, their heart rates drop significantly, sometimes to just a few beats per minute. This slowdown is crucial because it helps them save energy. Imagine being so tiny and still working so hard all day. It's almost like flipping a switch from hyperactive to hibernation. This unique ability allows hummingbirds to recharge for another busy day of foraging and flying. How do they manage such drastic changes in activity? Their incredible biology is the answer. Why exactly is saying "oh boy" illegal in Georgia? This quirky law in Jonesboro, Georgia, prohibits the phrase "oh boy," leaving many residents puzzled. Although the origins of this strange law remain unclear, it seems to have been put in place to limit casual expressions or slang that could be considered disruptive. Local officials may have thought that such phrases might lead to a decline in decorum, but it has ended up sparking curiosity and amusement instead. Consequently, people in Jonesboro have gotten creative, finding alternative ways to express surprise or excitement. Instead of saying, "oh boy," you might hear phrases like, "good gracious," or "my goodness." It's a fascinating example of how language can be shaped by regulations, even if the reasons behind them seem a little silly. So, next time you find yourself in Jonesboro, think twice before expressing your joy with those two little words. Can you believe how big Goliath beetles can grow? These incredible insects are among the largest in the world, reaching impressive lengths of up to 11 centimeters. Native to the tropical forests of Africa, the Goliath beetle is not just a giant, it's a fascinating creature with a striking appearance. Their shiny, often colorful exoskeletons make them look like living gemstones, and their size can leave many people in awe. What's even more astonishing is their transformation. They start their lives as tiny larvae before metamorphosing into these hefty giants. These beetles are not just big, they're powerful too. Adult Goliath beetles can lift objects 850 times their own weight, thanks to their strong muscles and sturdy bodies. Despite their size and strength, they primarily feed on fruits and plant matter, making them herbivores. If you ever get the chance to see one up close, take a moment to appreciate this incredible insect and the role it plays in its ecosystem. It's amazing how such a large creature can thrive in the lush environments of Africa. Prepare to be amazed by corn's surprising classification. Did you know that from a botanical perspective, corn is actually considered a fruit? That's right. Corn is classified as a caryopsis, which is a type of grain. Each kernel of corn serves as a seed, and these kernels are nestled within the cob, which is the actual fruit. It's fascinating to think of corn not just as a vegetable that we grill at barbecues or munch on in salads, but as a vital part of the fruit family. Caryopsis grains are unique because their seed coat is fused with the fruit wall, making them quite different from other fruits we might be more familiar with, like apples or peaches. So the next time you bite into a sweet ear of corn, remember you're enjoying a fruit packed with nutrition, flavor, and a whole lot of surprises. Ever wondered how life thrives in extreme climates? The Botansky list is a remarkable example of nature's resilience, showcasing how certain species adapt to survive in severe conditions. Found in some of the driest and coldest environments, these organisms have developed a unique, blood-rich body that helps them retain vital fluids and manage extreme temperature fluctuations. This fascinating adaptation allows them to endure where most life forms would struggle. As temperatures drop or the air becomes parched, the Botansky list demonstrates the extraordinary ability of life to find a way. Scientists study these adaptations not only to understand survival mechanisms, but also to unlock secrets that might inspire innovations in technology and medicine. How do these remarkable creatures continue to thrive where others cannot? Their existence raises exciting questions about the limits of life on Earth and beyond. Did you know that ostriches don't really bury their heads? The common belief that these giant birds stick their heads in the sand is actually a myth. Instead of hiding in fear, ostriches are quite smart and use this behavior to keep an eye on their eggs or to look for a water source. When an ostrich senses a threat, it might lower its head and stretch its neck flat against the ground. This positioning helps it blend into the environment, making it less visible to predators. Additionally, their powerful legs allow them to run away quickly if danger approaches. With their ability to sprint at speeds of up to 45 miles per hour, ostriches have a clever way of balancing caution and survival. So next time you hear someone mention this quirky tale, remember the amazing truth about these fascinating birds. Discover the world's loudest animal, the pistol shrimp. This remarkable little creature is not just any shrimp. It's the loudest creature on Earth, capable of producing a sound that surpasses even the roar of a Concorde sonic boom. How does it achieve this incredible feat? The secret lies in its uniquely designed claw. When the pistol shrimp snaps its claw at lightning speed, it creates a tiny bubble through a process called cavitation. As this bubble rapidly collapses, it generates an intense shock wave that creates a noise powerful enough to stun prey and can even be heard by divers nearby. This extraordinary shrimp showcases the wonders of nature's engineering, reminding us that sometimes the smallest animals can make the biggest impact. What other secrets do these tiny giants hold? Prepare to be amazed by population growth in India. India has been witnessing a remarkable surge in its population, with millions of people moving from rural areas to bustling cities. This trend, often driven by the quest for better job opportunities and living standards, brings both excitement and challenges. As urban areas expand rapidly, cities like Mumbai and Delhi face difficulties in providing adequate resources such as housing, clean water, and transportation. This influx strains existing infrastructure, making it harder for local governments to keep up. Additionally, issues like traffic congestion and pollution arise, impacting the quality of life for residents. The demographic shifts seen in India highlight the importance of planning and sustainable development to accommodate these changes. How can India balance growth with infrastructure development to ensure a bright future for its people? Believe it or not, some people fear vegetables. This unusual condition is called lachanophobia, and it can make mealtime a real challenge for those affected. Imagine sitting at a dinner table and feeling anxious just at the sight of broccoli or carrots. Lachanophobia can stem from various factors, including past negative experiences with vegetables or even a general dislike of their textures and flavors. While it may sound strange to many, that fear can lead to avoiding healthy meals and missing out on essential nutrients. People with this phobia might find themselves opting for simpler foods or even facing anxiety attacks when confronted with a plate of veggies. Understanding and addressing lachanophobia is important for improving dietary habits and overall health. So let's encourage vegetable lovers everywhere to share their tasty recipes. It might just help someone overcome their fears. What if I told you about a breathless record? Alexei Gora achieved an astonishing feat by holding his breath underwater for over 24 minutes. This remarkable achievement not only showcases incredible physical endurance, but also highlights the power of mental control. Most people can only hold their breath for about 30 seconds to a minute before feeling uncomfortable. However, Alexei Gora trained extensively using techniques like deep breathing and meditation to prepare his body and mind for this challenge. He practiced regularly, gradually increasing his underwater duration. This record-breaking moment took place in a controlled environment where safety measures were in place, with support from lifeguards and equipment. Such a display of stamina raises questions about human limits and how far we can push our bodies. How do you think mental strength plays a role in extreme sports like this? Isn't it fascinating to consider what else we might achieve with the right mindset? Why is frozen hot chocolate so outrageously expensive? It's not just a fancy name. This dessert truly takes luxury to a whole new level. Priced at a whopping $25,000, frozen hot chocolate is the world's most expensive dessert, and it showcases a unique blend of 28 cocoa varieties from around the globe. Imagine savoring this delicious creation while sipping it from a stunning goblet that features an 18-karat gold bracelet. This lavish presentation adds to the overall opulence of the experience. Each spoonful blends rich flavors with creamy textures, making every bite a decadent treat. Only a select few can indulge in this extravagant delight, but the artistry and craftsmanship behind it speak to the lengths some go for a truly memorable culinary experience. If you could try this dessert, would you splurge on something so lavish? Hard to believe, but moonquakes last longer than you think. Moonquakes are the lunar twins of earthquakes, offering a unique glimpse into the moon's mysteries. They occur due to various reasons, such as meteorite impacts and the moon's surface expanding when heated by the sun. What's fascinating is that some shallow moonquakes can last up to an astonishing 10 minutes, which is much longer than most earthquakes on Earth. During the Apollo missions, NASA cleverly placed seismometers on the lunar surface to monitor these tremors and gather vital information about the moon's internal structure. These instruments not only recorded moonquakes, but also helped scientists understand the moon's geology, including its composition and history. Learning about these seismic events sheds light on how dynamic our celestial neighbor really is. Curious about what else we might discover about the moon? What if I told you about a tattoo champion? Lucky Diamond Rich holds the Guinness World Record for the most tattoos on a single person. With an astonishing dedication to body art, he has completely covered 100% of his body with tattoos, which took over 1,000 hours of tattooing. This includes some unexpected spots, like the insides of his eyelids, mouth, and ears. Imagine the commitment required to endure such extensive work. Lucky's love for tattoos started at a young age, and over the years he has become a celebrated figure in the tattoo community. His unique look not only brings attention, but also inspires discussions about art and self-expression. People often wonder how he maintains his skin and whether the tattoos affect his daily life. Lucky proudly embraces his body art as a personal canvas, showing just how colorful and diverse the world of tattoos can be. Surprisingly, it's a fact that diamonds shatter from space. When an object is dropped from space, it's subjected to extreme forces as it plummets through Earth's outer atmosphere. You might think that diamonds, known for their incredible hardness, would survive this intense journey unscathed. However, even a diamond weighing around 1 kilogram is likely to break apart upon hitting the ground. This happens because, despite air slowing its descent through friction, the immense force of impact is just too much. Interestingly, smaller diamonds, less than 1 kilogram in weight, have a better chance of surviving. This is because they experience more deceleration and fall more gently, similar to how an ant floats down without harm. So the next time you admire a diamond, remember its strength doesn't guarantee survival in extreme conditions. What other surprising facts about space can you discover? Did you know about the transparent smartphone revolution? In 2009, the Sony Ericsson Xperia Purinus made history as the world's first mobile phone to come with a completely transparent display. This innovative design was not just about aesthetics. It showed what was possible in the world of technology. The transparent screen allowed users to see through their device, blending the phone's functionality with a futuristic look. It wasn't only a technical achievement, but also a bold statement about where mobile technology could go. With its unique design, users could see their surroundings while using the device, creating a mesmerizing effect. Although the Xperia Purinus didn't become a commercial success and was more of a concept phone, it paved the way for future innovations in mobile technology. People began to wonder, what else could be achieved with displays? Now, years later, we have a mix of flexible, digital, and even foldable screens in our gadgets. The Xperia Purinus may have been just the start of an exciting journey into the future of smartphones. Here's a wild fact about cornflakes. You might think of them as a staple breakfast food, but their origin story is surprisingly unusual. Kellogg's, the company behind those crunchy flakes, was founded by Dr. John Harvey Kellogg in the late 19th century. Dr. Kellogg was a staunch advocate for health and wellness, and he believed in promoting a lifestyle that included strict diets to curb desires he deemed immoral. As part of these beliefs, he developed cornflakes to create a bland snack that would discourage what he considered unhealthy habits, including masturbation. This surprising history adds a layer of intrigue to our morning routines. Who would have thought that a simple bowl of cornflakes could carry such a deep, albeit bizarre, historical significance? Today, those very same flakes have become a beloved breakfast option around the globe, far removed from their original intentions. Here's something incredible about Iceland's favorite drink. In Iceland, the most popular beverage isn't Coca-Cola or other global soft drinks, but a unique orange soda known as appelsín. This bubbly delight has captured the hearts and taste buds of locals and visitors alike, making it a cultural icon in the country. Produced right in Iceland, appelsín offers a refreshing twist that resonates with the island's residents. Even Coca-Cola recognized its significance, and launched a special version infused with Icelandic flavors to appeal to local preferences. This fascinating blend of local culture and global brands illustrates how food and drink can illustrate national identity. Whether you're enjoying a cold glass of Appleseed on a crisp day or sharing one with friends, you're sipping on a piece of Icelandic heritage. Isn't it amazing how a simple drink can hold so much meaning? Why exactly does mean so much in Korea? The term in Korean culture originally means mom's friend's son. However, it has morphed into a colloquial expression embodying someone who excels in a wide range of areas, like academics, sports, or even social skills. This word can create a sense of competition, as it often makes others feel less accomplished by comparison. Think of it like calling someone a superachiever or an overachiever. Many people use to refer to those who shine in whatever they do, often putting pressure on others to measure up to this high standard. While it might seem flattering to be called an the underlying sentiment can sometimes be mixed, leading to feelings of inadequacy among peers. In a society that values achievement, the impact of this simple term highlights how language can shape social dynamics and expectations. Did you know that gold is called God's currency? This shiny metal has held its value for thousands of years, making it a favorite among people and cultures worldwide. Gold's unique characteristics set it apart from other materials. Unlike currencies that can lose value due to inflation or government decisions, gold's worth remains steady because it's rare and durable. For over 5,000 years, empires and individuals alike have sought gold for trading, jewelry, and even storing wealth. From ancient Egyptians, who crafted stunning artifacts, to modern investors who consider gold a hedge against economic uncertainty, its appeal is undeniable. Even today, many people see gold as a safeguard for their future, thinking it will retain its value long into the future. With its rich history and continued relevance, isn't it fascinating how one element can connect generations and cultures? Here's what actually happens when you wear scented gloves. In 18th century France, aristocrats took personal style to a whole new level with scented gloves, which became a fashionable accessory. Back then, bathing wasn't a common practice, and hygiene wasn't the priority it is today. To navigate the unpleasantness of body odor, wealthy individuals opted for these luxurious gloves infused with perfumes. It was not just about keeping smells at bay. They became a mark of status, showcasing wealth and sophistication. The gloves were often handcrafted from fine materials, making them even more desirable. Imagine attending a lavish party where the scent of rose and lavender wafted through the air as nobles greeted each other with a handshake. This unique blend of fashion and practicality highlights how people adapted their lifestyles in clever ways. How much do our own fashion choices reflect our values today? Guess what really drives manta rays to leap? Manta rays are fascinating creatures that often surprise onlookers by launching themselves out of the water in graceful arcs. This spectacular behavior might be more than just a show. Some scientists believe it serves two important purposes. First, these jumps could be a form of communication, helping manta rays signal to one another during social interactions. Second, the leaps might help them shake off pesky parasites that cling to their skin. While researchers are still trying to determine the exact reason for this stunning behavior, observing it in the wild adds to the mystery of these gentle giants. Manta rays, with their large wingspans and friendly nature, inspire awe and wonder. Next time you see a manta ray's breathtaking leap, think about what it could mean beyond just a beautiful display. Why do they jump so high? What secrets might they be revealing to one another? Guess what really drives the Chenab Bridge's engineering marvel? This incredible structure, standing at a jaw-dropping 1,178 feet above the Chenab River, proudly holds the title of the highest railway bridge in the world. Built in a challenging mountainous region, its construction is a testimony to remarkable engineering skills and innovation. As you gaze at the bridge, it seems to float gracefully between the mountains, a breathtaking sight that captures the imagination. The bridge's design incorporates advanced safety features, allowing it to withstand high winds and earthquakes, which makes journeying across it a thrilling experience. This wonder isn't just a feat of architecture, it's a vital transportation link, connecting remote areas to larger cities. With trains running across it, the Chenab Bridge not only symbolizes progress, but also stands as a stunning reminder of human ingenuity in overcoming nature's challenges. Isn't it amazing how we can create such wonders? Can you imagine that opossums can neutralize weight? This extraordinary ability comes from their unique biology, allowing them to adapt to different environments. Opossums have specialized muscles and a flexible skeletal structure that help them manage and even counteract the forces of gravity. Scientists believe this fascinating adaptation may have evolved to help them escape predators or navigate tricky terrains. Researchers are studying these remarkable creatures to uncover the secrets behind their weight-neutralizing capabilities. If we can understand how opossums achieve this feat, it could lead to innovative technologies for humans. Imagine using this knowledge to create lightweight materials or advanced mobility devices. The potential applications are exciting, and as we delve deeper into their biology, we might unlock ways to enhance our own experience in the world. So will opossums inspire the next breakthrough in science? Is it really true that mentors boost our commitment? Recent research highlights the power of sharing goals with someone perceived as more experienced or knowledgeable, such as a mentor. When you express your aspirations to an expert, their authority can magically enhance your dedication to achieving those goals. This sense of accountability is incredibly motivating. Imagine you've set a goal to improve your grades. If you discuss this with a teacher or a successful older student, their expertise can inspire confidence in your plans and push you to stay the course. You're not just telling a friend, you're engaging with someone who believes in your potential. The stakes feel higher, and that boosts your own drive to succeed. So next time you set a goal, think about who you can share it with. Could a mentor be the secret ingredient to reaching your dreams? Believe it or not, Ekaterina is redefining art. At just 24 years old, this innovative artist takes painting to a whole new level by creating three-dimensional cars and images that pop right off the canvas. Using a unique blend of techniques, the Ekaterina combines traditional painting with modern sculptural elements, making their work not only visually striking, but also interactive. As viewers approach the art, they can actually see depth and movement, which transforms the experience into something truly immersive. This fresh approach challenges our perception of art, pushing boundaries and inviting everyone to engage in a playful exploration. Imagine walking into a gallery and feeling like you could reach out and touch a speeding car or step inside a bustling city scene. More than just pretty pictures, the work of Ekaterina ignites a conversation about what art can be in the 21st century. So, what will the next generation of artists create inspired by this exciting evolution? Let's uncover the truth about the flashing tilefish. The Hoplolatus clupa, commonly known as the flashing tilefish, possesses an extraordinary skill. It can rapidly change color thanks to specialized cells called iridophories. This remarkable ability serves two vital roles in the fish's life. First, it helps the tilefish camouflage itself from predators and threats, blending into its surroundings effortlessly. Imagine a vibrant splash of colors transforming into muted tones in the blink of an eye. Secondly, this color-changing trait facilitates communication among tilefish, allowing them to signal to one another. In the underwater world, vibrant displays can convey moods or mating readiness. Researchers continue to study the flashing tilefish to better understand how they utilize this amazing adaptation. It's a captivating reminder of how creatures adapt to their environment and communicate in ways we might never have imagined. So next time you think about adaptability in nature, consider the flashing tilefish and its colorful talents. Here's what actually happens when animals work. In South Africa, a remarkable baboon named Jack found an incredible job working for the railway. This clever creature was trained to signal trains using a system that ensured they ran safely and on time. Jack's skills were so impressive that he was even paid for his efforts, becoming one of the first known examples of animal employment. Every day he would perform his duties, showcasing his intelligence and ability to follow commands. This unique partnership between animals and humans not only captured the attention of local communities, but also sparked discussions about the role of animals in our society. Jack demonstrated that with the right training and care, Animals can contribute to human activities in astonishing ways. What does this tell us about our relationship with animals and their potential capabilities? This might surprise you. Spider silk is super strong. Spider silk is an incredible natural material, being thinner than a human hair, yet 5 times stronger than steel when comparing the same diameter. This unique combination of remarkable strength, incredible elasticity, and lightweight characteristics makes spider silk a wonder of nature's engineering. Imagine a rope made of spider silk that's just 2 inches thick. It could potentially stop a Boeing 747 in mid-flight. This astonishing capability has piqued the interest of scientists and researchers who are exploring various exciting applications for this material. From developing strong yet lightweight ropes for spacecraft to creating biodegradable fishing lines and even medical sutures, the possibilities are endless. The future could see spider silk playing a key role in industries ranging from construction to biotechnology, changing how we think about materials and their applications. Here's what actually happens when you explore Réseau, Montreal's incredible underground city. Spanning over 20 miles, this vast subterranean network connects shopping malls, hotels, metro stations, and office buildings, making it super easy for residents and visitors to navigate downtown, especially during the city's harsh winters. Built in the 1960s, Réseau is not just a marvel of engineering, it's also one of the largest underground complexes in the world. Imagine strolling through bustling corridors filled with shops, cafes, and art installations while snow falls outside. This hive of activity offers a cozy escape from Montreal's famously bitter cold, allowing people to enjoy urban life without battling the elements. With such connectivity, Réseau supports daily life in the city, allowing locals to live, work, and socialize underground. So whether you're shopping or just exploring, Réseau is the perfect winter wonderland beneath the streets. Believe it or not, Mississippi changed heart and lung transplants forever. In the 1960s, the state became a crucial location for medical history when the world's first heart and lung transplants were successfully carried out. These pioneering procedures represented major leaps forward in modern medicine, showcasing not just remarkable surgical skills, but also the creativity and determination of the medical team involved. Prior to these surgeries, organ transplantation was highly experimental and fraught with complications. The successful transplants in Mississippi opened up new possibilities for saving lives, inspiring further research and advancements in organ transplant techniques. These procedures emphasize the importance of organ donation and the critical need for improved methods to ensure that patients receive the life-saving organs they need. Today, thanks to the innovation sparked by those early surgeries, thousands of people receive transplants every year, transforming the landscape of healthcare across the globe. Isn't it amazing how a single state can shape such vital medical breakthroughs? Believe it or not, arts were Olympic events. Back in the late 19th and early 20th centuries, the Olympics included not only sports, but also cultural achievements like music, painting, sculpture, and architecture. From 1912 to 1948, artists had their moment on the world stage, competing for medals in these creative fields. Imagine a painting contest alongside thrilling athletic events. The 1912 Stockholm Games were the first to feature artistic competitions, where medals were awarded to creatives just like athletes. The influence of the Olympics on arts was profound, inspiring artists and showcasing their talents internationally. However, by 1950, the Olympic Committee decided to drop the arts from the Games, believing competition in creative fields was too subjective. Since then, the focus has been primarily on sports, but it's fascinating to think about how close we once were to art and athletics sharing the spotlight. Wouldn't it be amazing to see painters and sculptors vying for Olympic gold again? Did you know Brad Pitt made soap for Fight Club? In the iconic movie Fight Club, both Brad Pitt and Edward Norton went beyond acting by learning the art of soap making. This dedication to realism added depth to one of the film's most memorable scenes. Soap is central to the story, symbolizing rebirth and consumerism, and it was essential for the actors to understand the process behind it. They attended workshops where they discovered the science of saponification, the process that transforms fat into soap. Imagine their surprise at how simple ingredients could create something so essential. Their hands-on experience helped deliver a more authentic performance, showcasing their commitment to the roles of Tyler Durden and the unnamed narrator. This level of preparation highlights how dedicated filmmakers and actors can enhance storytelling in unforgettable ways. How cool is it that they put so much effort into something like soap? Discover the amazing electric wheelchair innovation. This groundbreaking electric wheelchair is designed specifically for individuals with reduced mobility, allowing them to stand up smoothly and safely. Imagine a device that combines technology and accessibility, empowering users to elevate themselves effortlessly. With innovative features, this wheelchair not only provides mobility, but also enhances independence and social interaction. By standing up, users can engage in conversations at eye level, making social situations more comfortable and inclusive. Safety remains a top priority as the wheelchair is engineered to ensure stability while standing, addressing common concerns about falls or discomfort. Plus, the design promotes better posture and circulation, contributing to overall health. As more individuals explore the benefits of this remarkable technology, the future looks bright for accessibility innovations. Could this be the next big step in helping everyone enjoy their surroundings better? What if I told you Enron changed financial rules forever? The Enron scandal, which rocked the business world in the early 2000s, is infamous for being one of the largest corporate frauds in history. Executives at Enron misled investors and employees by using deceptive accounting practices to hide massive debts. They created an illusion of success, which ultimately crumbled when the truth came to light, leading to Enron's bankruptcy in 2001. This shocking scandal didn't just affect the company. It sent shockwaves throughout the entire economy and led to significant changes in U.S. financial regulations, including the Sarbanes-Oxley Act. This law was designed to protect investors from fraudulent financial reporting by corporations. The Enron scandal serves as a crucial lesson in the importance of transparency and accountability in business practices. How could such deceit happen in a leading company? Is it really true that drones can shine this bright? The Lumineer QAVR-2 drone, featuring powerful LumeCube lights, emits a staggering 300,000 lumens, which is like having over 10,000 candles illuminating your path. This incredible brightness transforms dark environments into daytime-like conditions, making it a game-changer for filmmakers, adventurers, and emergency responders alike. Imagine capturing stunning night scenes in vivid detail or carrying out urgent night rescues with maximum visibility. However, it's essential to remember that this intensity comes with safety precautions. Users must wear safety goggles that meet ANSI's 87.1 standards to protect their eyes from the overwhelming brightness. The Lumineer QAVR-2 drone not only offers remarkable visual power, but also emphasizes safety, ensuring that creativity and security can go hand in hand, even in the dark. Guess what really drives Dr. Pepper 10's popularity? In 2011, Dr. Pepper 10 aimed squarely at men with a bold marketing campaign, creating a unique men-only Facebook page and designing cans in a sleek gunmetal gray. This strategy was all about presenting the drink as a rugged, masculine choice. However, the results were quite surprising. Despite the targeted advertising, nearly 40% of the people who actually tried the drink were women. This reveals a fascinating twist in consumer behavior. Women were drawn to the campaign's edgy aesthetic and the flavor itself, even if the branding was designed specifically for men. It's a great example of how marketing can sometimes miss its mark, or conversely, attract unexpected audiences. The story of Dr. Pepper 10 shows that flavor and quality often transcend gendered packaging and advertising. Isn't it interesting how taste can unite us all? Surprising truth about modern dating habits. More than half of single Americans haven't gone on a date in over 2 years, revealing just how tough the dating scene can be these days. With busy lives, digital distractions, and shifting social norms, many people find themselves stuck in a rut. The rise of dating apps promise to make things easier, but instead, they often lead to overwhelming choices and shallow connections. Plus, the ongoing impact of the pandemic has further complicated social interactions, making it even harder for singles to meet new people. Many feel the pressure to conform to idealized dating experiences, making them hesitant to reach out or engage. So what does this mean for the future of dating? Will singles find innovative ways to connect or continue to struggle in this new landscape? It's a conversation worth having as we explore the changing dynamics of love and relationships in our modern world. Here's a wild fact about sneezing during a tornado. Sneezing can actually do more than just give you a tickle in your nose. It can pose serious risks, especially in extreme situations like strong tornadoes. When a tornado whips up winds that can reach an astonishing 160 kilometers per hour, the pressure on your thoracic cavity can increase dramatically. This is particularly concerning for people with weak bones, such as those diagnosed with osteoporosis. A forceful sneeze in this situation could potentially lead to painful fractures. Moreover, trying to suppress a sneeze by pinching your nose or covering your mouth may cause unwanted harm, such as damage to your inner ear or even a ruptured blood vessel. Medical experts generally recommend allowing sneezes to happen naturally to avoid these risks. So next time you feel that tickle in your nose and the weather outside goes wild, remember, a sneeze may be more than just a harmless reflex. Surprisingly, it's a fact that Portland cement isn't from Portland. This commonly used building material actually has its roots in England. In 1824, an English bricklayer named Joseph Aston invented this type of cement. He chose the name Portland because its color reminded him of the limestone found on the Isle of Portland, a small island off the southern coast of England. Aston's innovative formula combined limestone and clay, which when heated, produced a strong powder that could easily bind materials together. This discovery changed the construction industry forever, enabling builders to create sturdier structures with less effort. So the next time you see a concrete building, remember that its key ingredient has an unexpected origin linked to a quaint English island. Isn't it fascinating how names can sometimes mislead us about history? Believe it or not, llamas talk with hums. These fascinating animals possess a unique way of communicating, using a variety of hums that each carry a specific meaning. When a llama feels relaxed, for instance, it might hum softly, creating a soothing sound that indicates calmness. However, not all hums are friendly. An aggressive hum serves as a warning signal, suggesting that the llama might be annoyed or even ready to confront an unwelcome situation. This vocal behavior is essential for expressing emotions and maintaining social bonds within their groups. Llamas use these sounds to convey their feelings to one another, helping them to navigate their social world effectively. So the next time you hear a llama humming, remember that it might be sharing its mood or trying to warn others around it. Who knew these charming creatures had so much to say? Surprisingly, Vikings gifted kittens at weddings. This charming tradition was rooted in the belief that introducing a cat into a household would bless the marriage with love and fertility. History tells us that these medieval Norse people revered Freya, the goddess of love and beauty, who had a unique connection to cats. She was often depicted riding in a cart pulled by them. By gifting kittens, Vikings hoped to invoke Freya's blessings for the newlyweds, ensuring their home would be filled with happiness and affection. This delightful practice illustrates how deeply animals were integrated into Viking culture and spirituality. Even today, many people recognize the joy that cats bring into their lives, making this ancient custom feel surprisingly modern. Can you imagine a wedding where the couple receives a furry bundle of joy as a token of love? Here's a wild fact about Erkant Mara's talent. This remarkable 9-year-old from Germany has an unbelievable knack for spotting differences in intricate images in less than 90 seconds. How does she do it? Erkant developed this skill through specialized therapy that helps sharpen her focus and boost her concentration. While many of us might struggle with even 1 or 2 subtle changes in a busy picture, Erkant zooms through complex puzzles, effortlessly identifying each difference. Her incredible ability isn't just impressive, it's a testament to how focused practice can enhance our cognitive skills. By engaging in activities that challenge her attention, she has transformed her brain power into a fun and impressive talent. Imagine how this skill can play out in games or even everyday life. What other hidden talents could emerge from focused practice and therapy? Here's what actually happens when you exercise. After a good workout, you might notice that food tastes sweeter and more flavorful. Why is that? It turns out that exercising boosts your levels of a digestive enzyme called amylase. This enzyme helps break down carbohydrates, making your food taste even better. Plus, when you exercise, your body produces more saliva. Saliva is crucial for tasting food, as it carries flavor molecules to your taste buds. Not only that, but your heart pumps faster during exercise, increasing blood flow to those taste buds and enhancing your overall taste experience. So when you sit down for a meal after hitting the gym, your taste buds are working overtime, making that post-exercise snack or meal feel like a gourmet treat. Who knew working out could make food even more enjoyable? Give it a try next time. Can you scent the chocolate cosmos in Mexico? This stunning flower, native to the state of Mexico, captivates many with its rich, chocolate-like fragrance. While it's hard to believe that a flower could smell like your favorite dessert, the chocolate cosmos makes it possible. Its dark petals contrast beautifully against lush green foliage, creating an eye-catching addition to any garden. Though its aroma is delightful, it's important to note that this flower isn't edible, so you won't be adding it to your recipes. Instead, chocolate cosmos, scientifically known as Cosmos atrasanguineus, thrives best in sunny spots and well-drained soil, making it a wonderful choice for gardeners looking to add a unique touch to their outdoor spaces. The sweet scent it gives off can attract pollinators, such as bees and butterflies, enhancing the garden's vibrancy. So if you ever find yourself in the state of Mexico, don't forget to take a moment to stop and smell these charming blooms. What a treat for the senses. Here's a wild fact about nautiluses. These fascinating creatures have been around for over 480 million years, making them one of the oldest surviving species on Earth. Imagine living in the ocean's depths long before the dinosaurs roamed the land. Nautiluses are unique because of their beautifully chambered shells, which not only offer protection, but also help them navigate the ocean by controlling buoyancy. As they fill different chambers with gas or water, they can rise or sink in the water column, allowing them to hunt or hide from predators. These living fossils provide scientists with invaluable insight into the history of marine life and evolution. By studying nautiluses, we learn about the Earth's distant past, when the seas teemed with strange creatures. How amazing is it that a species has survived through so many changes in our planet's history? Get ready for a shocking comparison of dangers. Chiropractors, often seen as wellness professionals, reportedly cause more fatalities each year than sharks do. This statistic raises eyebrows and sparks concerns about the safety of certain chiropractic practices. While many people seek chiropractic care for back pain and stiffness, not everyone realizes that various techniques can come with risks. For instance, cervical manipulations, which target the neck, have been associated with severe complications, including stroke. This fact can be alarming given that the percentage of serious injuries is still relatively low, but every incident matters. As with any health treatment, understanding potential risks is crucial. Patients should engage in open conversations with their chiropractors, ensuring they are informed about the procedures they may undergo. So, is it time to rethink how we view chiropractic safety in relation to other risks?